Your eggs tainted? How about your strawberries? According to the CDC, about 200,000 Americans are sickened every day from food contamination. Hi, I'm John Kamensky with the IBM Center for the Business of Government. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about the U.S. food safety system. You know that the total cost of food contamination in the U.S. economy is $152 billion every year. This includes the cost of the medical care that people that have been sickened have to receive, as well as the economic cost borne by affected companies. In a recent story by the New York Times about the egg scare in Iowa, it goes like this. The FDA is responsible for the overall safety of eggs that are still in their shell. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is responsible for the safety of liquid eggs that are used for industrial food production, as well as the safety of chicken meat and the quality of eggs that are graded in their shell. Meanwhile, the Department of Agriculture in Iowa is responsible for the safety of chicken litter that's used for fertilizer in the fields. But nowhere along the line is anyone responsible for the safety of the eggs that are consumed by humans. The U.S. food safety system is described in one word: fragmented. There are more than a dozen agencies that are involved, as well as 30 different laws. Congress has been trying to address this system for more than 2 decades, but it's been basically paralyzed about it. The IBM Center recently published a report that tries to get at how do you improve the food safety system without necessarily making major changes in law. The title of the report is Food Safety: Emerging Public-Private Approaches, and it's by Noel Gries and Monica Noguera. What they do is they offer 4 interdependent elements for improving the food safety system. It requires no major legislation, nor does it require any reorganizations of government bureaucracies. The first element is called the new stakeholder model. It relies on the private sector as a partner in food safety. The second major element is risk-based allocation strategies, where the inspectors focus on companies that have poor safety records. The third element deals with the use of technology and information systems. There's new food traceability techniques that allow the tracking of food through the supply chain, and this allows you to reduce the scale and the scope of food contamination. The final and fourth element is the use of co-regulation strategies, and this is where industry and government and nonprofits are involved in jointly setting standards, monitoring, and enforcement. The authors conclude their report saying, "The challenge lies in designing a system in which consumers can have confidence while avoiding the draconian measures that could result in greater cost but not necessarily in greater food safety." You can download a copy of this report to read for free from businessofgovernment.org.